What's up guys, it's Dave from PolyScience, and today we're going to make some sous vide chicken tacos. The guys from the ISVA reached out to me and asked me to do a comfort food sous vide recipe, and for me, that's tacos. Tacos are something that's near and dear to my heart. My wife and I eat tacos every other week, if not more. When I was growing up, I played in a band, and we would take breaks and we would go to the local taqueria around the corner and grab tongue tacos and al pastor and whatever it was, and some horchata during the summer. And I've always had a very personal food memory tied to tacos. And so when the guys asked me about comfort food, that was the first place my mind went. This book, Tacos, Recipes, and Provocations by Alex Stupek, really took it to a different place for me. And it's a book that is been indispensable for me. So again, when the guys asked me about doing a comfort food recipe, this is the first place that my mind went was tacos. All right, so to make the marinade, we are going to add our fire roasted tomatoes to the blender here. And in here I've got some tomato paste, onion, chipotles, and a little bit of agave. And then we're gonna go ahead and add our spices. On this side I've got some salt, Mexican oregano, smoked paprika, and cayenne. And I'm just gonna buzz this up on medium-low. You really just need to incorporate the ingredients. All of this is gonna blend readily. It's really just to pull everything together. All right, that's about it. All right, so we've got our marinade here. And again, you can marinate the chicken overnight or for as long as you have. I did it overnight, but if you've got a vacuum sealer that'll do a marinate function, you can do that in 30 minutes, 60 minutes, however long you have. But if you've got overnight, you can do that because there's no acidity in here or anything that would alter the texture of the chicken. So we're going to marinate it, and then I'm actually just going to cook it directly 74°C for 3 hours in the marinade. So let's talk about how I cook these chicken thighs. So I cook these thighs at 74°C for 3 hours, and I do that because the myoglobin is a little bit more resilient in the thigh, and if you cook them any lower, you'll get a little bit of a pink color to them. So I cook these at 74, and then the 3-hour mark is just a texture that I prefer. Whether I'm pre-cooking chicken for fried chicken, or I'm pre-cooking it just to throw it in my freezer and thaw it, put it in a salad, or do something like this where I sear it and put it in a tortilla, I really like that 3-hour mark for texture. So again, I cook it directly in the marinade, and then we step chill them. So you might be asking yourself, what is step chilling? So step chilling is the process of slowly cooling the product after it comes out of the sous vide bath to optimize its juiciness and end texture. So for something that's as small as a chicken thigh, we do 10 minutes air cooling, 10 minutes cold water cooling, and then an hour or two ice bath. For something like this, it'll come down to 41 Fahrenheit pretty quickly, 5°C. So about an hour is fine. When the ice melts is usually when I pull it out. So I take it out of the sous vide bath, and then I put it on a cookie rack and just let it cool at ambient air temperature for 10 minutes. And then I move it to the coldest water that'll come out of my sink. I let it sit in there for 10 minutes, cold water, and then I replenish that water with new cold water and add ice on top of it. You'll see after that 10 minutes in the cold water, the water will actually be a little bit warm to the touch, and that's because it's absorbed the heat from the chicken thigh. And if you don't do that and you go straight into the ice bath, the ice is just going to melt, and also the gelatin will seize around the product, and you'll end up with a dry product after cooling it. So step chilling is really important. Again, 10 minutes air cool, 10 minutes water cool, 1 to 2 hours ice bath, and that's how we step chill these. And now we're going to take them out, pat them dry, and get ready to finish them. All right, so we're gonna take our chicken thighs, which are nice and dry, patted them on both sides, and we're gonna sear them on the control freak. So I've got some grapeseed olive oil blend here. Gonna do a little bit of salt on our chicken. The marinade does have salt in it, but we're just gonna hit it with a little bit extra. Both sides. Always season from up high so that it rains down and covers the whole surface of the chicken. Okay, our oil's heated up. So we're going to add the chicken thighs to our control freak, plancha top. And then I'm going to cover them with this pressed plate just so that they stay flat and they end up with a nice color on the skin side. I'm going to set my timer here for 3 minutes and then we'll take a look. All right, so we're just approaching our 3-minute mark here. Go ahead and take a look at our skin side. Oh, those look perfect. Nice color, nice and flat. That's what we use those press plates for. Now we're going to go ahead and put the plates back. And I think I'm actually going to do 2 minutes on this side, just to make sure that they're nice and warm throughout. All right, so we seared up our chicken thighs, gave them a quick run through with the knife, and we're going to plate up some tacos. So one of the most important things about a taco is the homemade tortilla gotta be hot. So I just use my Seca brand. It's just a mix and water, but I'm telling you guys, making your tacos with this is 100 times better than anything you're gonna get off the shelf at the grocery store. I'm gonna do a little bit of black refried beans here, just a little bit. Again, great taco, not too many ingredients. So just gonna spread this here, give the chicken a little bit of a base. Okay. Gonna take some chicken thigh. Again, not too much. A great taco should not be overloaded and should not be hard to eat. Do a little chicken thigh on top of that. And now we're gonna do a little bit of a salad. I've got some raw white onion here. Small dice. I've got some radish that has been just thinly sliced on a mandolin. And then some cilantro that has been picked through. Leaves, no stems. Stems are a little bit tough on cilantro. We're gonna hit this with just a little bit of a lime juice, squeezed straight from the lime. I keep limes like this ready to go. Once you juice them, they kind of lose their sparkle, if you will. Gonna hit this with a little bit of good olive oil. Whoop. And then do a little bit of sea salt, some texture. Toss that. And now we're gonna do a little bit of a roasted salsa verde. So this is just tomatillos, serrano, onion, and garlic that has been blistered just under the broiler and hand chopped. Gonna put a little salsa verde on top. And then our salad. Onion, radish, cilantro. And that's it. This is my comfort food. This is tacos that I would eat with my wife pretty much bi-weekly, weekly. This is an average meal at my house. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's give it a taste. That is so good. The fresh tortilla kind of sets the stage for the whole dish. The beans are a good base. The chicken thigh has an amazing texture. It's juicy, tender. It's got the heat and that smokiness from the marinade. Nice fresh salad on top, the tomatillo salsa. This is my comfort food. So check out the ISVA. Follow them on whatever social media channels you wish. Make sure to like this video and give PolyScience a follow. That's me and the rest of the team. Give us a like at PolyScience and a follow, and we'll catch you guys later. Cheers.